What's up, guys? Jeramie Lou Photography. Thank you for checking me out today. I'm in Hatch waiting for my next shoot. It's gonna happen in a half hour. I'm a little early, but I'm all set up, ready to go. Literally like a 5-minute headshot shoot. So I have a little bit of time and I'm kind of scrolling through Facebook. Had to leave a couple groups, update the group that I have. A lot of drama going on, but I think I'm part of the problem with that drama, which is why I left a certain group. But today's video is about a post that I did on social media a few days ago that got a lot of traction, that got a lot of messages, and I kind of want to explain a little bit more about it. It's about trade shoots. My post was simply started #SorryNotSorry for certain people not to be upset when I say no to creative or trade or free shoots. I'm not saying I never do free shoots. I love doing them. But let's talk about what a creative or a trade shoot really is supposed to do for us. Whether you're the photographer, the florist, the videographer, the artist, makeup artist, hairstylist, or model, or anything that's part of a creative shoot, remember that this is supposed to build our portfolios, right? This is supposed to enhance what we don't have or what we want to shoot in the future. For instance, I don't have any skydiving pictures of dogs skydiving, eating ice cream. If somebody were to come up with me with a cool concept like that, that's something I would think about as far as a trade shoot. I'm a professional photographer. This is how I make my living. This is how I feed my family, feed my kids. And the other artists involved that I mentioned earlier, that's the same thing. This is what we do to make money. For some reason in our industry, it's okay to ask, hey, will you do a free shoot for this and this and this? We almost feel obligated to say yes to it because that's how we've kind of built our industry. I live in Reno, Nevada. I live in Sparks, but we work in Reno, Nevada. And we're building this creative market, and in the last 5 years, I've seen it grow tremendously, and I'm super excited about the future of it. But with that being said, we have a lot of people that just will not pay us for the work that we do in photography. I can only speak for photography, but I kind of know the other industries as well. Why is that? And the simple reason is because photographers were too scared to say no. I believe that we feel like, I felt like I was talking like Christopher Walken right there, so I had to stop. Jubby face, my guy's getting jubby. So our photographers need to realize that we need to charge for what we charge. Now, I charge for 90% of my shoots. Because I'm a photographer, this is how I make my living, make my business. As soon as somebody contacts me, the first thing I do is send them my price sheet. Thank you so much for your interest in having me shoot your blah. Here are my rates. Please let me know when you're available to talk about these. I don't go in assuming that it's a trade shoot. And that's one thing that I always tell newer photographers who join Hatch or who sit with me for an hour and chat is, don't let them assume that you do things for trade. If a model contacts you, send them their rates. And if they go, oh, you know what, I thought you did trade shoots, maybe explore the topic of an interesting shoot that you wanted to do as a photographer, or see if there's something that they wanted to do as a model, and then maybe go from there and say, you know what, if this is worth it for your portfolio to add, and it's gonna be an epic and amazing shoot, why not do it as a trade? It'll cost you time. Time's the most valuable thing that we have, but you'll have it for your trade shoot, which something a client wouldn't hire you normally. A great example is when I first started, I was shooting a lot of family, a lot of newborns, a lot of pets. That's not where I wanted my photography to go. So what I started doing is I started doing model calls, fashion calls on social media and saying, hey, I'm looking for a couple models or a couple clothing designers to gear up and let's do an amazing shoot together. It was stuff that people weren't hiring me for. So I did 3 or 4 shoots in a season when I was slower in my downtime, posted those, and guess who started calling me? Clothing designers, commercial companies with clothing, product companies with product, because I was shooting flowers, I was shooting bottles, I was practicing in my studio with lighting, scissors and weird stuff like that. I started posting those and these companies started calling me. That's what you're supposed to do with creative shoots. So the real reason of this video is when people are asking us photographers or us artists to do free shoots and we say no, please, it's not personal. It's just because we do not need that in our portfolios and we get paid other ways of doing things. If you contact me and you want to get headshots done or generic model shots done for an agency, I'm so happy to do it. But if it's not creative, then I'm gonna send you a pricing sheet. And please know that hiring me is valuing the work that I do. The work's not gonna change whether it's a creative or a paid shoot, but you need to value yourself and hire a photographer to do that. Just because I say no doesn't mean you shouldn't not pay me to do it or find somebody that'll do it for free, because then you're not valuing the work that I could possibly be doing for you. If you don't value me, you're not my clientele. I totally understand. I totally get it. But you also don't value the work that you put out there. And this is specifically to models. If you are going to put something in your portfolio and you do not value it, just quit. Don't even do it. Don't put these half-ass weird pictures of yourself that'll float around social media for years to come, because in 10 years from now, you may be an amazing model. 5 years from now, you may be an amazing model, but then these images are still gonna show up. Hope that makes sense. Let me know what you guys think of this. The reason this was is I got a couple very angry Facebook messages on how why I should be shooting them for free, how they get paid in other markets, blah, 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 blah. And it has nothing to do with them. It's my time. It's my business. So let me know what you guys think below. Comment, share, like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My shoot will be here in 25 minutes, so I'm gonna get set, and I'll talk to you guys later.